Guys, it's me, Apollonia. Welcome back to my channel. Sorry it's a little dark. Only half the lights are working in my house. The circuits went out, so unfortunately, I'm gonna have to make do. So it's gonna be a little bit dark. Um, Anyways, you know that for the new year we are doing about 27 to 30 days of appreciation from The Magic, the sequel to The Secret. Um, and I've been dying to know how it's been going for you guys, how you feel, if you've manifested anything, if other people have noticed that your vibes have gone up. So let me know in the comments down below. Anyways, the last one we did was for money. Now for the sixth one, let's see what it is. Works like magic. Kind of see a bit of a picture. Sorry. Again, circuits aren't working in my house. Okay. If you take any activity, any art, any discipline, any skill, take it and push it as far as it will go. Push it beyond where it has ever been before. Push it to the wildest edges of edges. Then you force it into the realm of magic. Tom Robbins. From 1936. That kind of seems like something Tony Robbins would write. How can it be that a person who is born into total poverty, starts out with nothing and has very little education, goes on to become a president or a celebrity or builds an empire and becomes one of the wealthiest people in the world? And how is it that two people can start out in the same career and yet one person's career goes from success to even greater success while the other person works himself or herself into the ground with little success no matter how hard they try? The missing link to success is gratitude, because according to the law of attraction, you have to be grateful for what you have to attract success to you. So without gratitude, it's impossible to have permanent success. To bring success or increase the good things in your job or work, like opportunities, promotions, money, brilliant ideas, inspirations, and appreciation, it is essential to be grateful for your job or work. The more gratitude you have, the more you will have to be grateful for. And you should be getting the idea by now that to increase anything in your life, you have to be grateful for what you already have. Whoever has gratitude for their work will be given more, and he or she will have an abundance. Whoever does not have gratitude for their work, even what he or she has will be taken from them. When you are grateful for your job, you will automatically give more to your work. And when you give more to your work, you will increase the money and success that is returned to you. If you are not grateful for your job, you will automatically give less. When you give less, you decrease that which comes back to you. As a result, you will never be happy in your work. You will never give more than you have to, and your work will stagnate and eventually deteriorate, which could mean losing your job. I've seen that happen time and time again to people. And sometimes, like Abraham says, is some of the greatest teachers on LOA, is that our vibes, we could be very grateful and happy, and the people that we're working with are not, and they're down here. So someone either has to come up or someone has to come down, but either way, if you don't match, then one is going to vibrate out of the other's experience. So that's why people get fired or laid off, and really it's just you either raising your vibration or not being a match to them, and vice versa. Okay. Um, the amount you give in gratitude is exactly proportional to the amount you receive in return. You control the amount you receive by the amount you give. If you are a business owner, your business's value will increase or decrease according to your gratitude. The more grateful you are for your business, your customers, and your employees, the more business will grow and increase. It's when business owners stop being grateful and replace gratitude with worry that their business spirals downward. If you are a parent and your work is taking care of your children, managing your home, looking for the things to be grateful for, at this time in your life, it is often a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And when you can be grateful for this time, you will attract more support, more help, more beautiful moments, and more happiness to experience. You should love your job, whatever it is, and be excited about going to work. And you shouldn't settle for anything less. If you don't feel that way about your current job, or if it's not your dream job, the way to receive your dream job is by first being grateful for the job you do have. So, a lot of people like me, when I was going to college, I really hated some of the food service jobs that I had, and I'm still a server now, even though I have my degree. But that's for a different reason. I'm going into music and still giving my passion a shot, but you know. Anyways, I do have that piece of paper. But, you know, there's so many people that I see, you know, they'll give up a job or they'll quit and then they try and find another job, and it's a lot harder from that vibration because then you feel the lack of money and poverty setting in to believe that you can attract another job. So it is easier to stick with the job you have and appreciate that. There are people on the street that don't have one. So appreciate the job you do have, and then from that space you begin to write down what you want, visualize it, and then take action on applying for those places. It can be done very fast. There are a lot of YouTubers who have talking about going from one job to another where they've made more and, you know, switched over very easily. So it is possible. The one thing I do want to say that I see with a lot of law of attraction people, are like half of them is that they believe, oh, you know, I can just get a job without a good paying job without a degree. And yes, that is possible. I know someone who is a multi-millionaire, billionaire. No, he's a billionaire. Huh. It's like, which one you gotta choose? And it's ridiculous. Like, when I go to his Christmas parties, he has a valet. You go up on a hill. There's guards everywhere. He has his own personal valet. He has about 30 chefs in his kitchen, tennis court below. It's insane. And he was a college dropout and built his own business. And when I looked in his house, he had this book, he had The Secret, he had, you know, Think and Grow Rich by Neville Goddard. Napoleon Hill, sorry, Neville Goddard, Power of Your Imagination by Neville Goddard. And so he used those things, but to me, it's easier if you have, you know, a good paying job. You go get your degree, that piece of paper. You have a good paying job that pays your bills, and then it's easier to visualize and believe in your dream. Maybe you want to have your own coffee shop, or you want to have your own like jazz restaurant, or, you know, a million different things. And if you have something that's paying you, then you're not freaking out and your vibration isn't out of whack and going all over the place. So I think it's a good idea to have a good paying job, get that paper, and then build up to what you really want. It can be done the other way, but I do think it's harder because then I hear a lot of attractions that was saying, well, I'm visualizing attracting this much. And I think that just puts a lot of pressure on you. Or if you know that you're working, you know, this office job, or, you know, that you got with your degree, you know you're guaranteed that amount. You know, it's not so stressful. What else was I going to say? Yeah, so, but then I see on the opposite hand, sorry, I'm taking a tangent right now, that there are people who work these jobs and have degrees, but they're not grateful, so then they get fired. So it's kind of a mix of both. I think to really be successful, you have to do a combination of both. And again, there are people, you know, they don't, either with a degree or without a degree, they go and invest in rental properties, real estate, and, you know, different things where they can get residual assets and all of that. So it's all a combination. Anyways, going back to this, be grateful for your job that you have now, even if you're at Taco Bell. I was gonna say McDonald's. Ha, you thought I was. Today, imagine that you have an invisible manager whose job it is to keep a record of the thoughts and feelings you have about your job. Imagine that your manager will follow you wherever you go today, poised with a pen and notebook in hand. Every time you find something about your job to be grateful for, your manager will make a note of it. Your job is to find as many things as you can to be grateful for. At the end of the day, your manager has a long list of all your gratitude. The longer it is, the more magic your invisible manager can bring to your money, your success, opportunities, enjoyment, fulfillment. Okay. The more deeply your manager can see you're feeling gratitude, the sooner your manager can start to make the magic happen in your work, and the more magic will be created. So it's saying using a manager, aka the universe, as in keeping track of, there were negative dash, positive point, negative dash, positive point. So the higher your vibration is, meaning the more positive you are, the easier it will be to attract the things that you want. All right, now we know we're human, we can't be perfect. Make peace with yourself. If you are very negative, just say it's okay. I am where I am, and it can only improve from here. You know, I've been this way my whole life. It's gonna take time. All right. Step numero uno. So write your 10 things that you're grateful for, as we do with every practice. 2, while you're at work today, imagine you have an invisible manager following you around, taking notes every time you find something to be grateful for. Your job today is to look for as many things as you can to be grateful for. So, you know, you could find at least 10 things at work to be grateful for. If not, try 7. It's a magical number. 3, 7, 10. 3, have your manager make a note each time you find something you're grateful for by saying, I'm so grateful for what, and feel as much gratitude as you can. I am so grateful that I got tipped this amount, because now I can go buy the shampoo I needed. Just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock, my crystals in the room, in your hand, and say the magic words, thank you, thank you, thank you for the best thing that happened to you during that day. Alright guys, well, you can always fast forward. I'm going to the next video for day 7, the magical way out of negativity. Thank you for watching, and let me know about your experience with the first 6 days, 5 days, now 6th day so far. Bye.